our top focus story continues to remain the Punjab Congress crisis. The focus from Chandigarh and Patiala has shifted squarely to New Delhi, with Captain Amarinder Singh paying a visit to Home Minister Amit Shah. That meeting lasted almost 45 minutes, after which, curiously, Captain Amarinder Singh's car was seen leaving the residence of Amit Shah. Now, why is that curious? Well, because the captain himself was not there. There's speculation now that Captain Amarinder Singh and Amit Shah have headed out for some important meetings. Tracking each detail and development of this story, my colleague Arvind Gunasekar joins us from Ground Zero. Arvind, do we have any idea of what transpired in this meeting? Any comments at all coming in at this moment? Anything you're picking up from your sources? And the other important question is, where have Captain Amarinder Singh and Amit Shah gone?
Yeah, Rishika, in fact, your second question is very important and also interesting question, because none of us have an idea where Captain Amarinder Singh is, because the meeting that started somewhere around 6 p.m. when Captain Amarinder Singh reached the residence of Union Home Minister Amit Shah at Krishnan Menon Marg. The meeting went on for over 45 minutes. Almost exactly sharply somewhere around 6:45 to 6:50 p.m. we saw a convoy. Usually that's the convoy of the Union Home Minister that left from the other gate, and all of a sudden simultaneously we also saw a convoy that in which Captain Amarinder Singh arrived at the residence of Home Minister Amit Shah. Even that left from the side door. So there are two gates and two cars, two convoys left at the same time. So in Captain Amarinder Singh's convoy, we tried to look at it. There was no one. That's the car in which Captain Amarinder Singh arrived at the residence of Home Minister Amit Shah, but he was not in the car when the car was leaving from the residence of Home Minister Amit Shah. But simultaneously, the other convoy that passed, what we are hearing from security personnel is that Captain Amarinder Singh actually went in the other car, that is the convoy of Union Home Minister Amit Shah, in order to avoid the media. That's why he had gone through that particular, the Amit Shah's convoy. That's what we are getting to hear from the security sources. So we are not sure where Captain Amarinder Singh is headed next, because we are also not sure whether Amit Shah was also in that car, because that's for sure a convoy of Union Home Minister also left at the same time when Captain Amarinder Singh's convoy also came from the other door. So we are not sure whether both of them are in the same car. If so, where they headed. So all this information we are trying to confirm as of this moment. But the meeting between Captain Amarinder Singh, the former Chief Minister of Punjab, and also Union Home Minister Amit Shah, that lasted for 45 minutes in the national capital, has raised several questions. Whether Captain Amarinder Singh is using his card for his future politics, whether he is looking to start a political party ahead of the Punjab Assembly elections, what is his in mind, because he has made it very clear that he is not putting politics. He will be in active politics, and he has taken this first move of meeting the Union Home Minister Amit Shah in the national capital.
Right. Arvind, there's also been, a line that the captain has taken on, being worried about the security, Punjab being a border state. And that's something that his team has reiterated even today, saying, sources indicating that the meeting with Amit Shah was on those lines. Anything further on that?
Jessica, that particular line, that internal security and also border state, Punjab having the border with Pakistan and also the other national security issues, this particular point was raised by Captain Amarinder Singh in contact with Navjot Singh Sidhu. Captain Amarinder Singh, when he stepped down as the Chief Minister of Punjab, while addressing media, he said that Navjot Singh Sidhu is not a stable person, according to him. And he also went on to say that Navjot Singh Sidhu has a good rapport or a connection with Pakistan establishment, including the Pakistan Prime Minister Imran Khan and others. So that's in that particular context, he said that Punjab is a very important state because it shares borders with Pakistan. In that particular context, he said that, and a couple of times he also met the Union Home Minister Amit Shah when he was the Chief Minister of Punjab on the same issue. So we are not sure whether that was part of the agenda in today's meeting, because Captain Amarinder Singh has not met the media. Surprisingly and also very suspiciously, Captain Amarinder Singh left Amit Shah's residence not in his car but in a different